4 hours and 51 minutes, in case you're curious. Yeah, that's how long it took to get through this mess of 13 levels, because oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Abyss World is a game that I was recommended several times a long time ago. It was mostly when I was covering platformer games, and people said that this one was really, really good. People also sent me this a whole lot after I was playing Abyssal, because this game is pretty much the direct opposite of Abyssal, whereas in that game you're going up, in this game you're going down. Abyss World's concept and execution is simple, and in fairness, that simplicity works just fine in this game. Basically, Abyss World comes down to a 3D version of Jump King. For those who don't know what Jump King is, it's a, I think, like 8-bit or 16-bit platformer where it's on a 2D plane, and in order to jump, you hold the jump button, and depending on how long you hold it is how far you jump. And once you let go of that jump button, well, everything's out of your hands. Good luck. You better hope that jump was good, because if it wasn't, you're gonna be falling down and down and down some more. Now, I'll admit that I have no experience with Jump King and have avoided it like the plague because it looks like the direct opposite of the kind of platformer that I would enjoy. If you know me and you've seen my reviews, you know that I'm a big fan of platformers where you have a ton of control of your character. And, well, this is pretty much the complete opposite of that. So, from the get-go, I feel like I'm already sort of predisposed to get frustrated at this game. And so, I will fully admit that this breakdown of the problems that I have with this game is 100% biased, and I don't give a shit, because this is my channel, and if I'm pissed off and frustrated with what I believe is a whole lot of whys that come with this game, then I'm gonna say them anyway. Whether or not I'm biased, again, don't care. Either way, before I just tear into the just mountain of awful decisions that Abyss World makes, I want to say that I think that this is a good game. I know, after everything that I'm going to say, I just need to front load the fact that this is a good game with massive problems that dig it into the dirt for no reason. The art direction and the map builder behind this game, they are incredibly talented. This is a fantastic looking game with so many unique environments and so many interesting platforming puzzles that are fun to interact with, and clearly had a whole lot of effort and time put into it, and it shows. The concept of the game itself, going down into the abyss to the point where if you fall at any point, you can see the other levels as you fall down, is a really cool concept, and I think it works well. And when it comes to mechanics, the fact that just jumping isn't the only mechanic, but it remains the most important mechanic throughout the game, is really cool. I think all of the little side mechanics that they introduce are awesome, and while some of them I wish had been introduced earlier so that way we had more time with them, like for example using ropes underwater, I think that all of the different mechanics, whether it be the ropes, the enemies that latch onto you that you need to jump to get rid of, the enemies that can wake up if you're too loud, as well as running water and deep water that can prevent fall damage, there's just a mountain of cool stuff going on here that you can interact with, and I'm sure it will open even more cool stuff later on that you can mess with. Now, that said, the biggest problem with Abyss World is that it has several features that are part of the game that just like, why are they even here? With the biggest, most notable of those being perma-death. Who, why, what the fuck? No other way around it. Why is there perma-death in this game? Who thought this was a good idea? I just, like, after playing it, I'm at a complete loss as to how... Okay, let's talk about this. So, as you're making your way down through the abyss, there are 13, or I guess technically 14, although the last one is at the very end, so there's nothing down there, but there's 14 checkpoints that you can hit. At every checkpoint that you get to, you get 10 extra lives that you can use in order to get to the next checkpoint. And obviously, as you go on, these lives will stack. So if you have 10 when you get to the second checkpoint, you'll get 20 at the third checkpoint, you get 30. It rewards you for not dying, I suppose. But the thing is, as I already said, this is not a short game. It took me almost 5 hours to complete it. And here's the most baffling part. When I got to the end of the game, I still had 82 lives remaining. I had 82 attempts to complete the final level of the game, which just makes me ask, if I have 82 tries, then why in God's name is there permadeath? Who is this for? The lives are extremely liberal when they're given out, because I guess the devs had the foresight to realize that if the live system was punishing, then they would be wasting hours upon hours upon hours of your time. But again, we loop back around to, if you can get to the end of the game while still dying a fair bit and have 80 some odd lives remaining, then why the hell is permadeath even in the game to begin with? And there are mechanics related to permadeath as if you're expected to die over and over again, and you know you'd need some sort of help. But these systems that are supposed to assist you in case you're struggling with permadeath are in all likelihood just going to screw you over more if you attempt to do them because of how difficult most of these tasks are. What I'm talking about is when you get to a checkpoint, you unlock a bunch of challenges for that checkpoint. And if you complete 3 out of the 5 of them, you permanently unlock the checkpoint. So even if you wipe your character and lose all of your checkpoints, you keep that. But as I said, these challenges include stuff like time trials in order to complete the thing fast enough, completing the thing without taking any damage, which is a serious pain in the ass on a lot of these checkpoints, completing it while being effectively blinded, completing the entire checkpoint backwards, or completing all of the challenges on the previous checkpoint. What it comes down to is that completing all of these challenges is, once again, in all likelihood, going to waste way more lives and be way more frustrating than it is helpful. And I have no problem with these challenges existing. It's an interesting thing for people that enjoy the game and want to play it some more. But the problem is that it's perceived as if doing these challenges will help you in a permadeath run, but if you were already struggling with the permadeath, there's no way in hell you're going to be able to do these challenges. So you might just waste even more lives trying to complete them. And the most hilarious part is that when you start the game, you get the option to play with permadeath on or off. But I don't even understand why this is an option to begin with, because anyone that's halfway decent at platformers is going to finish the entire thing without having wiped a single time. And anyone who's not good at platformers is already going to have a hard enough time, never mind if they get set back several hours. Again, why is this here? What does this serve? Did you just think, ooh, permadeath, we need to put this in because other games do it? I don't get it. I do not get it. Now, the other system that sucks major ass, crafting, because this is a wiki feature, let's be perfectly honest. As you're playing through Abyss World, you'll be picking up a whole bunch of different crafting materials. And those crafting materials you can use to craft into, you can craft them into something. I don't know what, because I beat the game and never once crafted an item. Now, I already see the comments. Eclipse, you should have Googled it. Eclipse, you should have done X, Y, Z, and the other. But here's a novel concept. Maybe don't put crafting in your game if it requires you to use a wiki or guess. I literally put every possible combination of items into my crafting menu at one point because I needed something to heal myself because I assumed that that was a possibility, and yeah, nothing worked. Literally no recipes. Once again, as somebody who completed the game with 80 lives, I didn't need the crafting recipes in order to complete the game. I didn't need whatever you could craft to help me. But for somebody who is struggling, they could probably use the help and get some sort of indication on what could be crafted where, instead of just guessing. It's just, why? Why is this even here if it's like so cryptic? And it's just so confusing, all of this stuff, because there's so many good mechanics and good systems on display. Like the fact that your general pathfinding that you're gonna need to use in order to get around is highlighted by these floating lanterns. And they don't even really tell you that until much later on in the game, but it's one of those things that you just unconsciously automatically follow, and it helps the whole game. You don't even notice, but it's so helpful. How do we have stuff like that, and then stuff like the crafting menu that doesn't do shit? it. And then the biggest kick in the balls, which I just have to complain about. I can't not, because I wanted to throw my computer out the window when I got to the final level of the game, which feels like it was crafted by Satan himself, designed to waste your time. Yeah, you know how I mentioned that there were 13 levels? Well, of the 13 of them, the last one took a fucking hour to complete. And not because it's excruciatingly hard or anything. No, the problem with the final level is that it is so long and has no checkpoints until the very end, while having it so that if you mess up at any point, you pretty much are guaranteed to die, and if you die, you're going all the way back to the start. And you better hope you do every single one of these pixel perfect things right again, because if you screw up on any of them, go back to the start again, idiot. Go back to the start again, idiot. Why? It probably doesn't help that I managed to get killed on this stupid fucking rope that bounced me off more than once. You're supposed to be able to just grab onto the rope, but it just kept going, nah, fuck you. Boing, you die. Boing, you die. Go kill yourself. And then, if that wasn't bad enough, I died on the last jump. The very last jump in the whole fucking thing. And guess where I'm going? I'm going all the way back. I'm going all the way back. Why are the checkpoints so ass? I don't get what's fun or difficult about having to replay the same thing that I've already completed over and over and over again just to get to a single part that I'm stuck on, to die, and then have to go back and do the same shit again. When it takes upwards of 10 minutes just to get back to the same spot that you died, just to die, and then have to go through 10 minutes of the same gameplay over and over and over and over and over again, it's enough to drive you mad. Motherfucker! Oh my... You're kidding, how was that fall damage? Fuck! Why? The checkpoint was right there. Oh, you fucking... Oh, that pisses me off. Oh, that really, really pisses me off. Ah! Whoever designed this is a cocksucker. I just lost like all of it. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. If I die from fall damage, honestly, don't give a fuck. The game fucked me. That's not my fault. Ah! I hate this. This game sucks! It sucks! It's terrible! It doesn't function! Oh my god, it's all of that? Holy fuck. Oh, that sucks. From missing one jump. That's this game. That's this game, baby! Fucking really? That's what I did? Oh my god. Like, just at any point that could fucking happen. And then I'm back here. This is pissing me off. This is pissing me off. It's pissing me off. I'm starting to get pissed off. I think I'll take damage. Ah! No, 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 no! Back to the beginning! Yay! Fun, 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 fun! This is fun! And like while I'm doing this, inevitably, once or twice, I'm gonna fucking slip up and die, and then I'm gonna have to go all the way back without even getting to the dumbass precise jump that I don't know how to do. Why? I'm alive. Why did it not grab? Why did I bounce off a rope? That's not how the mechanics work. No! Stupid game! Oh my god! Fuck you! If it ends right after there, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. All this, literally because it bounced me off of a fucking rope. Okay, this is where I got cucked last time. Why? Why? Why are you bouncing me off of that? You're supposed to fucking grab it. Why? There's gotta be a way to heal yourself. There's gotta be. There's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a fucking way. There's gotta be a way. Fucking, I don't care. There's fucking, there's not. I can't. There's nothing I can do. I just need to have the game work and not bounce me off the fucking stupid rope. I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. I'm fucking dead. I'm fucking dead. This fucking piece of shit game. Twice it's bounced me off that rope. Twice. God. Oh my God. I made the rope. I made the rope. No, 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 no. Like I said at the beginning of this video, this is a good game. It's a good game, and yet I can't help but be so fucking pissed at it. Why did they choose to do these things? I don't know. I wish there was more that I had to say, but there really isn't. I'll link this in the description if you want to give it a shot. I highly recommend that you play it on the casual non-permadeath mode, because if you're already not good at platformers, there's literally no reason, and even if you are, there's still no reason to play this on permadeath, because it serves no purpose for the gameplay and has no reason to be there. But either way, like I said, give it a shot, play the first couple levels. If you're not having fun, it's not gonna get any better. If you're already not having fun, you're just going to have less fun, so call it quits there. But if you do have fun, feel free to stick it out. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Anyways, with that, I am done here. So if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe. If you didn't, don't. With all that being said, have a wonderful day, night, wherever you are, and I'll see you guys next time.